Tom Hardy, Empath, Narcissist or Something Else, Part 7. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. We now turn to a consideration of the charitable and philanthropic efforts of Tom Hardy to ascertain what does this tell us. Does he have any involvement? What is the extent of that involvement? What has precipitated that involvement? Something deeply personal, or might it be that it's just seen as good publicity, good PR? Hardy has been an ambassador for the Prince's Trust, a UK-based charity founded by King Charles III, then Prince of Wales, that support young people aged 11 to 30 through training, mentoring, and personal development programs to help them find employment, start businesses, or gain skills. Hardy began his association with the Prince's Trust in 2010. His role as an ambassador involves raising awareness and supporting the charity's initiatives to empower disadvantaged youth. His personal history of overcoming addiction and legal troubles in his youth aligns with the Trust's mission to provide second chances, making his advocacy particularly resonant. His platform as a high-profile actor helps amplify the Trust's message, encouraging donations and participation. His involvement is also tied to his gratitude for his own recovery, as he has stated that supporting the Prince's Trust is his way of giving back to others seeking a second chance. Accordingly, his involvement appears to be precipitated by his own experiences, which can be quite common in relation to why people select certain charitable and philanthropic efforts. It's also the case that he was only motivated to be involved in it as a consequence of what had happened to him. Hardy is also the lead ambassador for the Reorg Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Foundation, a UK charity that uses Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and functional fitness to support the mental and physical well-being of veterans, military personnel, and emergency service members dealing with issues like post-traumatic stress disorder, depression, and physical injuries. Hardy's engagement with Reorg began in 2018, driven by his passion for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which he started training in 2011 for his role in Warrior. He actively promotes the charity's mission, competes in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournaments to raise funds, and wears Reorg branded gear to increase visibility. In 2022, he won gold medals in 2 categories at the Reorg Open Jiu-Jitsu Championship in Wolverhampton, with proceeds supporting the charity's programs. His involvement has significantly boosted Reorg's profile, contributing to the growing popularity of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in the United Kingdom. His participation in competitions and training with notable Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu figures underscores his commitment. He's spoken about its therapeutic benefits, stating, "Practicing Jiu-Jitsu and/or functional fitness can make a massive difference in so many different ways. It gives a healthy outlet for your energy and gets you training with a group of like-minded people who are focused on the same goal. This small step can be a life-saver." It's noteworthy that with regard to this particular charity, he is actively involved as a participant in what it does, and this arose out of the training that he did for a film. That was the gateway to his involvement, and he utilises it because it provides him also with a personal benefit, which doesn't, of course, underscore out-and-out philanthropy, but rather a win-win scenario whereby he's getting something out of it and he just happens to promote it at the same time. Hardy became a patron of Bowel Cancer UK in 2012, a charity focused on raising awareness about bowel cancer, supporting patients and funding research. As a patron, Hardy uses his public platform to advocate for early detection and education about bowel cancer, a cause that resonates with him owing to its impact on public health. His endorsement helps destigmatize discussions about bowel cancer and encourages screenings, which are critical for early intervention. While specific campaigns are not detailed, his role as a patron involves public appearances and media support to amplify the charity's message. He provides support for FLAC homelessness charity. FLAC is a Cambridge-based charity that provides a monthly magazine written and produced by the city's homeless community focusing on their potential rather than their problems. In 2012, Hardy, as a patron, played a pivotal role in saving FLAC from closure. When the charity faced financial difficulties, Hardy responded to a fundraising challenge set by the trustees to raise £45,000 by the January 5th, 2012. His involvement included leveraging his rising fame following roles in Inception and The Dark Knight Rises to attract donations and support. Hardy's intervention was crucial in raising over £45,000 within a month, ensuring FLAC could could continue operations. His support also drew attention from social entrepreneurs, one of whom donated £5,000 and offered pro bono business advice, further stabilising the charity. He was directly contacted by FLAC's leadership to spearhead the fundraising campaign in December 2011, and accordingly he responded to that request by becoming involved. He didn't do it of his own initiative, but certainly didn't turn down the request when it was directed towards him. Hardy has also supported Cancer Research UK, a leading charity dedicated to funding cancer research and raising awareness about prevention and treatment. His involvement includes public endorsements and participation in campaigns to promote the charity's work, though specific events are not extensively documented. He contributes to advancing cancer research and public education, leveraging his celebrity status to drive donations and awareness. This fits with his broader philanthropy in relation to health-related causes. Hardy has a well-documented love for animals, particularly dogs, which extends to his support for animal welfare organisations like PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. Hardy starred in a PETA public service announcement alongside Casey Affleck and Priyanka Chopra, encouraging people to keep their pets indoors during winter and year-round for safety. His advocacy is also personal, as he often brings his dogs to movie sets and has spoken about their importance in his life, saying, "I love dogs, like a lot. They're my favourite animal ever." His involvement in these campaigns again raises awareness about responsible pet ownership, particularly in harsh weather conditions. His passion for animals enhances the credibility of his advocacy, resonating with fans and pet owners. Hardy is also a vocal advocate for mental health awareness, influenced by his own struggles with addiction and recovery. He has been sober since 2003, following a near-fatal incident in Soho and a 28-day rehab programme. His mental health advocacy is primarily channeled through his work with Reorg and the Prince's Trust, both of which address mental health well-being. He promotes Reorg as a therapeutic outlet, emphasising its role in building resilience and community. An involvement across a range of different philanthropic efforts, in many instances born out of his own personal experiences and needs. Is this demonstrative of an individual that has emotional empathy and emotional empathy for other people on a wide scale, which drives him to be involved? Or is it more as a consequence of the fact that because he has recognised such suffering, he realises, because it's essentially in his line of sight and has been thrust in his face, that there are other people that need such support, and he's happy to lend his name to that? Alternatively, is this once again, as can often be the case, the polished facade utilised by a narcissist in order to control fans and the public at large, to draw fuel from them, and to attain residual benefits? Well, we're going to find out in Part 8 as we pull all of the strands together of what we've analysed in relation to Tom Hardy to make a determination. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.